Yeah, the new filter that YouTube has really has to go. I don't understand why they feel the need to censor the commenters. These are our thoughts and feelings on what the creator is saying. We're giving feedback and criticism and just plain out having a conversation. It, they really need to stay out of that. I understand that their advertisers don't like it, but come on. We're the people that they're selling their product to. Why would you just straight up say, fuck you? We don't like what you say and think. So we're just going to delete everything you say. Even if it's the ah, innocent little thing. Hey, Green Thunder, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. I'm just ranting about censorship on YouTube a little bit. Hey, Peter. Yeah, this morning I'm trying to comment into Monkey's live chat, and they just immediately, almost everything I said, YouTube was not letting it go into the chat. I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but that has really been bothering me. Yes, all hail Blue Whale. I've been reading a couple things about the Eiffel Tower. I sent this article to Blind yesterday about the mosque in Israel burning at the same time that the Eiffel Tower burnt. That really makes me wonder. I know that sounds really like conspiracy, and YouTube hates that, but you can't help but to wonder. Does anyone know how old the mosque in Israel is? I don't think I seen that in the article. These people today, just don't understand it. Yeah, I don't see it in the article. But yeah, that's an old historical church also. I'm not religious in any way, but some things should just be sacred. Yeah, censorship is really getting out of control. I don't know what type of keywords are you looking for or whatnot, but earlier I said, commenting to something that Monkey said, and I said that I wouldn't mind if they were sucking my dick, and immediately it would not let it go through. So I said, what the fuck, YouTube? All I said was dick, and that was allowed to go through. So I don't understand the reasoning behind all that. They will allow you to cuss them out, but they won't allow you to say just a funny little comment. They need to fix their shit, as Monkey likes to say. So anyways, we're still waiting for Blind Press to show up. anybody's got any hot topics that they want to share with me, that would be awesome, seeing that I just went unconscious last night for 13 hours. Right. I know it doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, see? See what I mean? You can say dick. I don't get it. It's such bullshit. I understand that they want to try to keep the platform at least semi safe. It is the internet. We are a bunch of fucking assholes, but come on. Teach their own, I guess. YouTube wants to run their company into the fucking ground. I guess we have really nothing to do with that. Just have to sit back and watch it crumble. Has anyone checked out D Live? I don't really care for it, seeing that all I am can do is a mobile. You can't really do much but watch other people. And then when you try to subscribe, you have to use their currency. And they give you one when you first sign up. And I guess you can earn them and whatnot. I haven't really looked too into it, but I don't know if I care for it. Yeah, you can't say shit anymore. A lot of that has to do with culture, with being a global platform like this. Trying to please everyone is really impossible. I think everybody just needs to get over themselves and let us, well, let everyone do and say as they want. If you don't like what they have to say, you don't have to go listen to them. Just like my stream. If you don't give a fuck what I say, or you have a problem with what I say, I don't really care. There's thousands of other YouTubers that you can go listen to. There's thousands of YouTubers I could give a fuck less about that everybody loves. I don't care. Go ahead, go watch them people. But I'm not gonna shit on you because you like somebody that I can't stand. So I don't know. YouTube, fix your shit. That's all I gotta say. Oh, I hate my phone. Have it on for an hour and it just sucks the battery down. Thirsty little bastard. What's going on in this chat? What are you guys saying? Oh, shit. Yeah, I finally got the house to myself. It's such a beautiful thing. Wife took the baby. The two older ones are in school. Hey, Richo, what's going on, man? Oh, that sucks, man, that you didn't get good sleep. I did. I asked the fuck out. As soon as I knew my two older kids were asleep, I was done. I tried to wake up, but it wasn't happening. I woke up at 3 o'clock, kicking myself that I missed my own stream. But I guess that happens. Hey, what's up, man?
Not much. I've got a little bit of free time if you want me in quickly.
All right, yeah, cool.
No worries.
Yeah, I'm just ranting about YouTube.
What have they done this time?
Oh, I was in Monkey's chat earlier, and he was talking about Kamala Harris sucking her way to the top, and he's like, if people have a problem with women sucking their way to the top, let them. I'm like, I don't have a problem with it, especially if it's my dick. And YouTube wouldn't let that go through. They just immediately. Fuckers.
Am I coming all right? Oh, am I coming through all right? Or
Yeah, you're all right on my end. I'm not sure on the other side. Does everything sound good, chat? Dead air in chat. Great.
Yeah.
Sounds like half of my stream. Yeah, this is the wake and bake stream. I might as well bake.
Be false advertising if you didn't.
I know.
But yeah, the whole censorship, man. I've even noticed the last 2 days. Even in the comment section, like they're leaving up a lot of the comments, but it says there's 10 replies, but you press reply and you can't see a single one of the replies.
Really?
I've noticed it. I've noticed it the last 2 days. A lot of the comments that they don't particularly like, they must let it go for a while, and it says like 10, 8 replies. You click on replies, and you can't see any of the replies whatsoever.
Yeah, I heard that they were going to start deleting comments and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I guess they're not deleting them, they're just hiding them. Okay. I've sort of got out of commenting on YouTube videos. The anger that came with that from the replies. Yeah, I can't live like that anymore.
Yeah. It's social media, man. It doesn't matter what.
Calm down. Like over the last couple of years, the craziness has really stopped. Like
In
for
what
a
way?
while, the MTV Jessica Ramsey, I think her name is, the racist black bitch. Yeah, she's sort of stopped. I guess she still makes videos, but not as frequently and not as radical as she was putting out.
Yeah, well, they kind of lost that war on YouTube, at least on YouTube anyway.
Yeah.
Not so much the other. Definitely not Twitter. Twitter's been winning that war.
Yeah, the commenter creators really put a stop to that. Everybody and their brother started doing reply videos.
Yeah, anti-SJWs.
Yep. That got really old real quick.
Yeah.
I still like watching the SJW freak out videos, but that doesn't happen as much anymore.
I'm sure it does. They're just not posting it on here.
Well, like people capturing it on video. People are starting to realize that, fuck, I'm going to end up on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube where it lives forever.
What was that website? Fucking Sargon did a little segment on it. It was Film Your Fascist Professor. There was a website that was dedicated to that. And they've even slowed down. The professors are starting to realize these assholes aren't going to put up with this, and they're going to film us, put us out there. So maybe we're doing a good thing on here. I
Yeah,
don't know.
well, it couldn't go on forever. Like, it's what they say. They are the minority, but they pretend that they're not. The media pretends that they're not, but they still are the minority.
Oh, they are. There's a very, very small fringe group of our society, but they're so fucking loud. That's
Oh
why
yeah,
the
yeah.
media, if we like everybody else, like the other 98% of the world would just say, shut the fuck up at once, maybe they would understand. Like, it's okay to be different. It's okay to be special. But don't throw it in my fucking face. Good for you. You're fucking special. Great. I, I don't know. That's what I think about this whole fucking SJW fucking look at me culture. And
No,
they're not
they'll
even
look up
really,
one. They'll
they're
look
not
up
even
one day and
doing
they'll
it
look back and go, "What the hell was I thinking back then?"
right. But they claim that they're fighting for someone. Who are they fighting for? Are they fighting for themselves? Are they fighting for a fringe group, minority group that never asked them to fight for them?
Pretty much.
What are they doing? Like, what's going to change because they're protesting, saying, "Oh, let the immigrants in." Okay, well, send them to your city. No, 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 don't do that. Well, who are you fucking fighting for?
Yeah.
In
They seem to be learning it in universities/colleges as well.
yeah,
I've seen a few videos where the parents go, "I sent my kid off to such and such," and they came back completely different kids.
exactly.
Yeah, get brainwashed.
No,
It's getting to the stage where you might as well only go to university/college if you want to be a doctor, engineer, IT, science.
hmm
They're just giving away bloody things these days, and they're useless.
if you have the skill sets to go on to be those higher end STEM fields, great, do it. We need more people to do it. But not
Yeah,
everybody is cut out to do that.
no.
Trade schools need to be promoted. More people need to start going to them and supporting them because that's where we need to send the majority of our population. Learn a trade, learn something that is going to benefit others and yourself
Oh yeah.
because that's where you're going to make money.
If I had
Everybody
my
needs,
time again, I would have done after school. I would have done electrician or something like a trade like that. If I
yeah,
had my time again.
like,
They make. I don't know about America, but down here they make pretty good money.
yeah, everywhere.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. My brother was trying to be a journeyman to learn how to do that, and they make ungodly amounts of money. I would love to do that, but I'm not fucking with electricity.
No, even anything else,
Even with
plumbing.
my job, I mess with electricity, but it's very, very, very low voltage.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm more data. I run
Oh
a
yeah.
lot of cable,
Yep.
lots of data cable.
Excuse me.
Yeah, last time I did it, I was up on a lift for like 12 hours. We ran probably like 30,000 feet of fucking cable. And the only reason why I was on the lift for that long is because we were in a Walmart and they were open.
All right.
So
Yep.
I had to wait and wait and wait. Okay, let's run this. Okay, wait and wait and wait and wait. Okay, let's run this. It was ridiculous. Usually 30,000 feet, no problem, especially on a lift. Put me up there, give me the end. All right, watch me go. I'll hang it up once I'm done, but not when the store's open. Never again.
Fair enough.
We told that company that we were working for to get fucked because there's OSHA regulations about being on a lift that long. And they didn't care. They didn't give two shits. The second night we went out, there was a huge snowstorm, and my lift was just snowed in. There was no way you could get it out. Even if you tried to fucking plow it out, it was in ice. You weren't getting it out. I had to
Mm.
stay there for 8 hours. Why people in Oklahoma decided what I was going to do here in Michigan.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're done with that.
problem with big business.
Most of our jobs, we have to deal with people in other states, but that's just paperwork. Clearing us from the job, saying, okay, yep, your check is in the mail. That's pretty much all only thing we have to do. But that job, we had to deal with job planners and organizers, a bunch of people that didn't need to be involved with me pulling some wire. All they had to do was say, yep, you're paid. I know how to do my job.
Yep.
So what do you do for a living?
Studying to be a teacher, which is probably the worst thing I ever decided to do. And I'm working as a storeman as well.
Yeah.
I look after my grandma a little bit in the mornings till afternoon before I go to work.
Right.
Well, mornings these days at this time of year.
Yeah. Yeah, you said you're pretty busy.
Yeah, a little bit. I've still got lots of free time at night.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a night job, to be honest. I'm always awake, so I might as well be doing something. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just
Yeah.
sitting on sitting on the internet.
Yeah, you
Oh,
got
dear.
my my job pays really good when I'm working, but there's
Yeah.
lots of time in between.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my
Unless
brother's
I
mate, he
want to
does.
go out for $50.
My
And I'm not doing
brother,
that.
my brother's mate, he's a miner because I've got lots of mining jobs in Australia now because they sell it all to China.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
they basically in total you work 6 months for the whole year. So you do like 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off type of thing.
Mm-hmm. Now are
Bloody
they strip mining out there, or are they
no, a
drilling?
lot of it's a bit of everything. Most of it's uranium and stuff.
Right.
That's where all the good money comes in. And
Mm-hmm.
damn good
You guys
money though.
got money.
After 2 years, my brother's mate, he had a job. He had a house after just 2 years working there. He barely never worked his whole life either. It's good
Wow.
money, but you're
Yeah,
always
sounds.
away in it, and it is dangerous work if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's
Does
not good for
he
your health
ever
either.
end up getting sick?
Oh yeah, yep. It's definitely
Yeah.
not good for your health.
Oh man.
I sleep sometimes, Scotsman. Don't worry. I had 4 hours
No,
last
he
night,
don't.
roughly.
No. He's the Walking Dead. He never sleeps.
Yeah, I got 4 days off coming up. Long weekend, so I'll be getting some sleep this weekend. That's for sure. Catch up.
Yeah, I guess I had to do that last night. Fuck. I wanted to
You got
stream
13
right
hours
at.
or something, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It always catches up with you eventually, mate, and then your body just like, no, I'm not moving.
Wasn't even that tired, but I guess I'm sick, and my body said, nope, you're done. No more streaming for you. I watched a blind girl stream just before I started this, but I only had an hour and she went for 2 hours. So I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm going to watch it for 2 times speed. Holy shit. You know how she's a little like bitchy all the time in the way she talks?
Blind girl.
Yeah, listen
Nah,
to it.
that's just a. She's not bitchy. That's just a
No, that's just
character.
her. That's just her how she, I
Yeah,
love her to death, but that's just her.
yeah.
Watch it in 2 times, and they had a huge little argument right in the beginning of the stream. Holy shit, it intensifies it 1,000 times. It
Hang on.
sounds like they're gonna rip each other apart.
Was that today's? Oh, sorry, it's not today. Your last night's.
Yep, last night's.
Yeah, mine today. I didn't. I only caught like 20 minutes of that today. I didn't see any of that. I don't think.
Yeah, it was right in the beginning talking about marriage. Oh, it was hilarious. I want to record it and then in 2 times speed and then speed it up a little more in editing and then replay it. Oh man, that was great.
Fair enough. Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a touch a nerve about marriage, I guess. Everybody's got their own feelings.
Oh, so one side was for it, other side was against it, type of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't really for against it, but it was how soon should you let your partner know that you want kids and to be married was probably the real argument at the beginning, but then it evolved into more and more. Yeah, 5 or 6 hours is what I average every night.
Yeah, I do on average about 3 or 4.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've never been married, so I can't really comment on it, to be honest.
I've been married for a while. I've been with the same woman for fucking umpteen years. We got 3 kids. We struggle, but we're still married.
Yeah, it seems
Even
this day and age, as
even if
soon as
we
people get into
weren't,
an argument, whether it's marriage or not, people just break up now after one little small argument.
we got married for tax purposes.
Mm.
It's way easier to file taxes with all these kids. Before it was such a pain in the ass, and we were losing like $700-800 on our, you know, the tax benefits.
Okay, yeah.
As soon as we got married, it went up.
You're, I think you guys get text. I can't remember. Who was I listening to? It might have been Sinatra thing the other day. He was talking about some ridiculous way they text you. I was like, what the heck's going on with that?
Oh, yeah, we got a whole bunch of different. It depends on what state. If you're talking about federal, it's the same for everyone.
Oh, yeah.
But every state's a little different. My state just fucks you.
Well, let's be honest, though. What the whole left and right thing doesn't matter who actually gets in. They both screw you over eventually.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it's
matter who
still the
wins.
same person
Yeah,
in the
they're
end.
still screwing you
That,
over big time.
yeah. My thing about this, we elect these people back and forth, but the same person has been sitting next to all these presidents for the last 20 years.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So who's
Without
really
getting too
running shit?
conspiratorial, it's all run by the banks, mate. They tell them what to
Eh,
do.
Yep.
Hmm. You want some money? Oh, do as we say.
Politicians come and go, but the people that are on the other end of those phones have
Yeah,
been doing that job forever. Those are the ones that are really running shit. It ain't
yeah,
about conspiracy. That's the fucking truth.
yeah,
It ain't not even like hidden. It's fuck half of our laws are written by people that are paying our politicians. They all get together and they talk about policy, they talk about laws. And then they go to the politicians and say, "Well, this is what we've came up with. And
yeah.
here's our check or here's our envelope." And lo and behold, here comes these laws and policies. And that's not even hidden. That's the partisanship. That's exactly when you hear partisan, that's what it is.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
It's fucking ridiculous. I can understand them saying we want to get that shit out of there. I totally agree with AOC and all those other crazy bitches when they say we got to get the partisans out because they do. They need to get the public back in, and that goes all across the world. Even the countries that never had that, they need to adopt that seriously because without the population telling even just opinions to the leadership, how is anyone going to work together?
Yeah. I think, especially in the West, I think the West needs like a whole new overhaul of politicians, like a party that's
Hmm.
truly in the middle for every country. If you know what I mean?
Yep, there should be a brand new party for that. That's just okay. I can understand, and I can understand your position on this. I can understand your position on that. Well, let's sort of listen to what I have to say on because I
Yeah,
can understand both sides. I do that a lot. I can understand both sides. Like AOC, when she misspeaks and fucking stumbles on her words, I can sort of read through it like, okay, I can sort of somewhat understand what you're trying to say, but just shut the fuck up and let somebody else say it. Because she comes off sounding like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but I swear to God, she's getting her marching orders from someone else.
Oh, she is. There's a
That's
team of
not. She's
people
not coming up
behind.
with that stuff. She's getting told what to say for sure.
She's got a team of people behind her.
Yeah. And Green Thunder's correct. Green Thunder just posted the U.S. government doesn't print our money. It's a private company that prints which is the Federal Reserve.
Yep, and that's not a government thing. That's
and they tax. I can't remember exactly what it is, but they tax about 3 or 5% on every dollar they print out or something.
Mm-hmm.
So every
our money.
Yeah. So every dollar that the government gets, they actually owe, which means they're basically owing for something that doesn't even actually exist. Exactly. If that makes any sense. Yeah. So it's just one big bloody conspiracy.
That's controlled within the central banks, which is exactly what our fucking Civil War was really all about. The central banks.
Yeah.
We wanted our central banks out. And they said, well, let's go south and talk to these guys. We'll support you.
Oh, look at
now we have a war. But everyone wants to focus on the slavery, but it's not. It was about our money.
Yeah. Look at Gaddafi and Saddam overseas. They basically got taken out because they wanted to go from the petrodollar to the gold standard.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
But they'll tell everyone else that it was,
away from the central bank's banking system and their money. And they said no. Every single war, just about, that hasn't been because of land or some other political issue within that country has started because they wanted to privatize their banking. They wanted to centralize it into their own country. And this big bank said no. Every war.
Yeah. Got to mute myself for 2 seconds. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Oh, yeah, you're fine, man. Yep. I can't believe more people don't look at this and see the connections because from every single war, what was happening in that country before these major wars happened, because money controls everything, and who controls our money controls the world. It's simple. I don't understand why people believe that our politicians and the people that we support to lead us actually do anything. They do a lot to a point, but in the long run, our money is just going to support people that don't give two fucks about us. It's very aggravating. Yeah, Green Thunder. When I learned that about our money not being really ours, that blew my mind. I think I was like 13 or 14 years old when my dad sat me down and explained all that to me. It really shocked me that everybody can believe something like that. Like, that's a good thing.
Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, you're good, man.
There's still people awake here. That's all. It's getting late, but there's still people awake.
What time is it there?
11 p.m.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, the half hour fucks me up.
Yeah. Scotsman's always bringing that up. He's like, you're the only country that does the half hour.
That's the time shift.
Yeah, because
when you
I'm
go through
central.
the portal
I'm
to
central.
get,
So if you're on the east coast of Australia, it'd be an hour with you, if you know what I mean.
to
But
get to Australia, you have to go through that half-hour portal. That's where that hour comes from.
I wouldn't want to do the plane flight to the USA. I think it's like 16 hours or something.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
Bugger
When
being
I
on a
flew
plane that long, man.
when I flew to England, I think it was a 9.5 hour trip, but we had a layover in Canada for like an hour and a half. But that was ridiculous.
Green Thunder
Being
wants to hang
in
out. Do you
that,
want to post it here? Because there's only a couple of people in here. You want me
I
to post
think
it?
I have. Yeah, you can go ahead.
I'm on my laptop, so it'll take 2 seconds. There's only a couple of people here, so
Yeah, go ahead. I was
there you
supposed to
go,
have a show
Thunder.
last night, so we can have one now.
Once he comes in, I'll just delete the comment.
Oh no, you can leave it up.
No.
It's not like my
Scotsman says it's like 20. Scotsman, obviously. He's a Scotsman, so he reckons it's 24 hours to get to Australia from there. That would be definitely two. You'd have to stop off somewhere for that.
Most definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
You're way up there. You're
Yeah, we're in the
further
middle of
north than
nowhere.
I
Oh,
am.
not middle of nowhere. We're in the bottom end of bloody, whatchamacallit,
Yeah,
Asia.
I guess. I call it Australia.
Yeah.
You guys are so far away from everything. You guys really have your own should, you know. You guys really shouldn't be considered part of Asia because you guys didn't really come from Asia.
No, we're all British. Oh, originally British.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree, Scotsman. I could not be on a plane for 22 hours. Ah, Pumpkin's coming on, is he?
Sweet.
Does that mean you're coming on, Pumpkin?
Yeah, I don't give a shit what I put on YouTube as long as it's, like I said, blatantly racist. That's the only thing I have a problem with.
Oh yeah. Well, you can't
But
go.
everything else, I don't give a fuck as long as I don't get my account deleted. So, no nudity. You can talk as bad as you want. So,
Yeah, don't don't do a monkey and show.
yeah, no, don't present yourself and show Pornhub. Please don't do
Oh
that.
damn! You didn't even mean to. You just scrolled down just a little bit too
Oh,
far, and it came up.
I wish I would have been awake to see that. I've been missing his morning streams,
It was
trying
only
to
like
see.
it was literally only not even a full second, but they are so strict. He just took it down at the end of the stream, took the whole stream down,
Yeah. Oh,
just
I
to be
would.
safe.
Yeah, I would too. I don't blame him. P Dog did that the other day.
Oh
I
yeah,
scrolled
yeah.
on Twitter, showed that ass. That was great. That was a fat ass too. I had to fucking scroll, zoom back a little bit. Like, wait, did he? Oh, he did. Yeah, he showed an ass. That's great. Oops.
Pumpkin's just been a smartass. He says I
Oh,
was just being. I don't know. I don't think he is.
yeah, my
Green's
bad.
here anyway.
Hey, Green Thunder, what's up?
Nothing much. I gotta get started hard on the picking up sticks today, including I got to actually take a saw to a log.
All right. Ah,
I'll do that afternoon.
are you guys Star Wars fans? Or keep it up with the Star Wars shit?
Nah, I haven't really enjoyed the last 2 or 3, to be honest.
I haven't either.
I don't think I've ever actually seen a Star Wars movie, but I watch like lore videos on YouTube.
Okay. J.J. Abrams is doing a new one. He's talking about going back, breaking away to the movie and like having a history of that. Everybody keeps saying he's a Skywalker. Hey, can you throw away? Can you turn down that or
Oh, you. It's
TV.
the
yeah, I
TV
can
that
hear
my mom
whatever's
keeps
in the
on.
background.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I could switch over to my phone and go outside.
Yeah, could you? Or Sorry.
Yeah, I'll be back in a second then.
Okay. Yep. All right. Yeah, they're going back to Rey's parents, and everyone keeps saying that she's going to be a Skywalker. She has to be a Skywalker. I think because from the trailer, seeing that the Emperor Palpatine was at the end, I think that's going to be like a clue to who her parents are or where she came from. Like I've seen some people say that she's a clone of Palpatine, but he made himself a girl this time.
The originals were all good. Even I could even mind the newer ones that came out in the late 90s, early 2000s, whenever it was. But the last few ones, I just couldn't get into them.
Right.
Don't know why. I just couldn't.
I'm a diehard. I'm watching them.
No, I'll still watch it and stuff, but
Yeah, I watched the last two. I gotta finish it. No matter how angry I was, no matter how many times I say I'm never gonna fucking spend another dollar with Disney, which I will wait until I can download for sure.
everyone
I'm
says that, and they run out to watch the new bloody Avengers.
Yep. I still haven't watched Endgame. I've seen all the clips. I know what happened. I've pretty much seen the movie because I watch YouTube nonstop. But
Hang on, no, the last one was called Infinity Wars, wasn't it?
yeah, Infinity Wars, whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah, the next one's Endgame or something.
I haven't
See, I'll
watched
sit down and watch it, but I don't.
Yeah.
I'll sit down and watch them, but
Black Panther yet. I haven't watched Infinity Wars. Fuck, I probably won't even watch Captain Marvel. I want to see Shazam. I grew up with Shazam. I want to see that. I guess they did a good job.
yeah, it looks got a bit of looks like it's got quite a bit of comedy in it as well.
Right. Which it should, because it's Shazam.
Yeah,
Kid.
yeah.
At one part where he's like, "You're bulletproof." He's like, "You're dead." Great.
Damn.
I don't usually watch too many of the previews because they always spoil the movie for me. They show all the good parts. After you watch so many trailers, you don't need to watch the movie. So I pretty much stay away from those.
I'd rather watch things at home anyway. Bugger the theatre. It's too much. I don't like theatres anymore.
There's a theater downstate from me in Southgate. They allow you to drink in there. They have a bar.
Oh yeah, got a couple of them here.
I don't really drink, but when me and my brother, we have a guys' night out, yeah, we freaking blaze down a couple blunts, go over to that theater, buy a couple drinks because we'll drink the first 20 minutes of the movie and then sip on the second one. It's usually warm by the time we get out of there. But yeah, that's a fun night.
I used to love the old drive-ins. They're not really around anywhere anymore, but they were fun.
Yeah, I've never been
I
to
used to love going to the drive-ins.
Yeah, you been to one? I've never been.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, City's still got one left.
Yeah, we have one in Detroit. I think they have a screen still open. Last time I was down there, they were down to like one or two. But yeah, I've never been to one. My wife has. She said they were cool. My parents used to go before I was born.
Yeah, well, they used to be, especially in America, they were huge back in the day, 60s, 70s, whatever it was. They were massive back then.
Oh yeah, when I got old enough, my dad used to tell stories. Yeah, and you telling me don't be taking girls in my car. What the fuck? You telling me that you're supposed to bastard?
Yeah.
Oh, holy crap, that's gonna suck. I think I need to go grab the key and actually go into one of the outbuildings because holy crap, that went.
Yeah, sounds windy.
Kind of funny. Your parents give you advice because they knew that what they used to do as well.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all that is. And you're the same with your own kids, I'm sure. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I do the same thing, and I tell them,
Yeah.
I'm like, I remember when I was young. I remember how I felt when my parents said this exact same thing to me. But you have to listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. Please. And they're young, so it's frustrating.
Like when remember being young and you're just like, whatever you say, parents, blah, blah, blah. And then as you grow up, you're like, yeah, I know
I
what they were
am gonna
trying
have
to
to
do.
mute myself.
Yeah.
Just looking out for you.
Yeah, my wife is babysitting a friend's kids right now, and she had their youngest over here. I haven't had a baby, like toddler baby that can't really talk or in the house for a while. And immediately this kid became attached to me. I couldn't leave the room without him just screaming. So he just was on my hip for like 2, 3 hours. Anytime I tried to put him down, scream bloody murder. I got real irritating real quick. I was so thankful my kids are grown up and they're not like that. I can give them a toy and say, just piss off for a while. I love you, but this is why I'm going bald.
Luckily enough, I can say I haven't gone the bald stage, but I've got a few grey hairs popping in these days.
Oh, I got the gray, the back of my head. I have a dish shape starting. I look like an Amish guy, or not an Amish guy, but a Jewish guy, but skin.
America, you get
Doing these security cameras, and I'm labeling everything on the screen, and I look at the office, and I look at myself like, motherfucker, it's getting bigger. I took a sticky, or the post-its, and I put it over that part of the screen so I couldn't see myself.
I got to pay out Scotsman because he always gives crap to everyone. He goes, I'm only 22 and already going bald. Poor bugger.
That's okay.
It's life, man.
I knew this kid in school. He always had long black hair. I think it was my freshman year, so it must have been his junior year. He was a few years older than me. We come back to school, and his hair went straight gray, and it never changed. That was his hair. Over that summer, it just went from black to gray.
Damn. Must have had a pretty stressful summer, huh?
It was just something in his genetics.
Yeah.
Made his hair go gray for no
I got
reason at all.
really, really thick hair. I don't think I'm going to go bald, to be honest. If I do, it'd just be that little circle part at the top.
Yeah.
I think that if I do end up, I think that's going to be the only spot. I shave my head half the time anyway, so it doesn't really bother me.
Hi, Dark Side. Sorry, my chat screen keeps going black. I'm
Dark Side, good morning.
Yeah. I'm grinding up some bud. Not really paying attention to chat. Sorry.
It's like 10 your way, isn't it? Nearly 10.
Yeah, that kid that ended up going gray, he played football. We called him Grayback.
Grayback.
Like a Grayback gorilla.
Grayback Mountain.
Yeah. Or Silverback. That's what it was, not Grayback. We called him something else gray. What the fuck was it? Oh, man. It escapes me now. I forget. It was hilarious, though. He loved it. Yeah, I was talking earlier about that fucking mosque in Israel that was burning the same time as
Yeah, I haven't seen too many stories about it, but I did hear about that. It's a bit suspicious, isn't it?
yeah, the exact same time. The only
There's
stories I've seen other than the New York Times post that I found said it was nearby the mosque, but the New York Times Muslim temple.
yeah. Yes, I heard something about that yesterday.
Yeah, that was really interesting. It got me thinking, but I don't like thinking until more info comes out because that's how people start talking and rumors start.
Yeah, even if it was something bad, they wouldn't tell you anyway.
I don't know. The way the world is, we run on fucking drama and hatred. If it's something real bad and they can pin it on some fucking couple white guys somewhere, oh yeah, they're gonna fucking do that. Even if it's not. And be like, this group of men from social media, fucking blah blah blah, they all got together and organized this shit.
Yeah, well, as I think Scotsman was saying it on one of his streams the other day, they don't put good news in the newspapers and all the news because it doesn't sell.
Exactly.
It's all the horrific stories that people tend to gravitate towards.
Like I like the funny little stories, and that is really hard to find.
Mm,
You
mm.
can't you can't find it. You put in weird news, funny news, all you're gonna get is cat dog articles. Nothing like man fell in manhole, had a shitty day. Nothing like that.
Mm, mm.
It's so hard to find a funny little article unless somebody does something really stupid.
Or even just like uplifting stories. You don't really see them. They might do one a day or something.
Yeah, one a day in some obscure fucking
Yeah,
website where
yeah. Where it's never going to get found.
Google's like, fuck, heartwarming. Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
that's not
No
going to
one
give
died? What?
no likes
Yeah,
and clicks in that, mate.
yeah, that's what it is too. That's actually a really good racket. Marketing like that, selling clicks, because
Oh yeah,
they do it the same way stocks are done. They're selling future clicks. Like when they buy and sell these websites, like the other day, um, Tim Pool was talking about it. He used to work for them, but they just sold out to a bigger website company, and that's all they were buying was future clicks, future views, because there's
yeah,
nothing there. There is no physical thing. There's no actual product being produced from that other than a label.
yeah.
Yeah,
Scotsman's just saying he uses an app called Weird News. That's where he finds his funny stories from.
yeah,
Good idea, actually.
yep. I go through them every once in a while, but everything's so old. Like when you
Oh
go
yeah,
look at the dates, everything's from like 2016 because they're doing the same thing that we're doing. They're going through the internet and scouring every news article, trying to find something funny or weird or interesting to put on their website. They probably have licensing and copyright permissions to do so, but they're doing the same thing.
mm, mm.
Or asking people to post onto their website.
Nothing could be
That
worse than
really,
the Daily Mail. Some of their
oh
stories.
God.
Every second story is like about the Kardashians or something. It's like, oh, piss off with that crap.
Because it's an open a pin or Ah, man, can't think today. They just open it up to anybody can post, right?
They still have to go through publishing and everything. But I swear, people like that, or whatever you want to
Yeah,
call
but
them,
nobody does that anymore.
I know they've
Look
got
at,
their own TV show, but people like Instagram people, they
okay,
they promote
have
them, they
like
promote
trusted
themselves, if you
people.
know what I mean.
Yeah, they
But
have
they've
like
got
groups and
yeah, they
whatnot.
pay people to promote them.
Mm,
Because some of these, I mean, I don't know, I'm not going to call them models because they're not models. They're just on the bloody Instagram posting pictures. But
it's the same
some of
thing.
them make some really good money, man.
Oh, I know. I wish I could write.
Uh,
Yep. It's just selling yourself. That's all it is.
no, yeah, just get butt
Instagram's
naked,
horrible.
basically get butt naked on some pictures, post it. There's a couple of $1,000
Yep.
here and there, and then advertisers go to them when they get to a certain growth, and they make them, just take a picture with this. Let's say it's Coke or something. Take a picture of this Coke in your hand. Take a picture of such and such and such. And they get money that way.
Boo.
Hi, Glenn.
Hey, Blind Press.
How are you guys?
Yeah,
Not
good. Thanks
bad.
yourself.
I'm all right. I'm off the phone finally.
Nice.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I'm glad you got on here. Thanks
So
for
am I.
stopping by.
Yeah, I'm killing his stream. You got to save us.
Oh man, did anybody happen to catch Cognitive Thoughts stream yesterday?
I usually come in, say hi, and then I leave. I didn't even really
I got
stay long.
into a fight with Geek Fulu,
Nice.
and it carried over onto Twitter, and yeah, it's him and
Nothing like
Andy.
nothing like a Twitter war.
Yeah, I know. Him and Andy were making fun of Crypt Daddy. I don't know if you've heard of Crypt Daddy. He's a troll he's paraplegic.
Okay.
And Andy and Geek didn't know that he was a troll, so they were like making fun of him legit, and roasting him. And I said, that makes you guys look like assholes. I didn't say they were assholes. I said it makes you look like assholes. And Geek was insisting that I called him horrible and I called him an asshole and I was basically white knighting for this dude. And
Right.
he tried to present a clip of me saying that he put the clip out of Cog's stream and he goes, see, here's the evidence you wanted. And I'm like, okay, that's me saying you look like an asshole. That's not the evidence I asked for. Try again, dude.
Nice.
So yeah, I and I'm just sitting
Like,
there
hey,
going,
see, you're wrong. Look, I am an asshole.
yeah.
Look at those shit.
I'm sitting there going, and I said straight up, I'm like, why isn't nobody like me getting under your skin so much? Like, what? Like, look at
That's
you
what
and
they live
Andy's
for.
sub count and all that, and look at mine. Like, why?
Live for it. Anybody can go in there and say something that they just really don't like and they happen to catch it and they're gonna latch on.
Yep.
It's for content to get people, oh yeah. Yeah. That's all it's for.
So
But it's fun
now
though.
apparently I'm beefing with geeks.
Nice. It's good to have a yeah, I rewatched Blind Girl's stream last night. That was interesting.
If my kids didn't need me, I would have come on and finished the argument. But I was just.
I was reading chat along with it. Yeah, I could tell.
I missed the good one by the sound.
Yeah, I missed it too. I
You
slept right
did.
through it.
I was more upset with how she was arguing than what she was arguing.
Yeah, I understood what she was trying to say,
Yeah.
but she wasn't saying it.
No.
Yeah.
And I was trying to get her to see that. I was like, listen, I'm trying to help, but you're making me angry because you're not. Like it felt like she was doing that on purpose for a little bit. It was like, dude, seriously, are you like stop that.
I listened to it 2 times the speed, so it
Yeah.
intensified everything. It really sounded like she was a rah.
I'm not angry. Then why are you
Yeah,
screaming at me and Britt and Trucker?
it was funny. I told everybody on Discord, you gotta listen to it 2 times the speed. Telling you. Rose said she can't understand Canadians at normal speed, so
But we sound a lot like if you listen to Michigan or Minnesota accents
yeah,
or
we all have
Wisconsin.
pretty much the same.
Yeah, Michigan, Minnesota, or Wisconsin have mostly the same accents as a Canadian does.
The further north you go in Michigan, the stronger it gets.
I would say the exception to that rule is like Eastern Canada, where you get down to like Nova Scotia and all that.
Okay.
They just have their own. It tends to sound more towards the Irish, Scottish. Like
that's where their descendants are from. So.
Yeah, a Newfie sounds very Irish.
Okay.
So like the states that border like Maine and Vermont and that, they don't translate. That they have the New England accent.
Yeah, they have their own thing going on.
Yeah. Ciao, dear. It's chowder.
Yeah, they got their own little special thing going on over there. I can barely understand that.
Yeah.
It's funny.
That's probably
though.
why I understand Scotsman so well.
Probably. Sometimes, sorry, Scotty, sometimes I have to really listen. They come on a little thick sometimes.
I think he's bad. You should listen to Dankula.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Dankula's accent is real, like, and I can understand Scottish accents, and I have to replay in my head what he's said and go, oh, okay, yeah, okay, I've got it now. No, I'm almost out of weed. That's sad.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, well, I'll get more later.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I have no kids until like 3:30, so yep. I'm gonna probably do some work in the garage, get some things out of there. I haven't done anything in there all summer. It's been storage.
Yeah, I'm currently like, I've got to clean up my living room because we're still kind of recovering from the week of flu last week.
Yeah.
Like,
we just finally got done also.
Yeah, I finally cleaned up my kitchen yesterday. Like, yay!
Yeah, we all thought we were all good, healthy, and then bam, ear infection.
Oh God.
Yeah. I have to hold my head a certain way or I'll hear myself talking. And that drives me insane. I can't stand my own voice.
I used to get ear infections a lot when I was a kid.
My son also.
I remember when I was young asking my mom if I was gonna go deaf because I was that scared. Because like obviously when you can't see and then your ears are all fucked up, you're like, oh God.
Yeah, that would be worse. Sorry, keep going.
I actually got in a fight with my uncle once as a teenager because I had an ear infection and I had those cotton balls in to keep the eardrops from leaking out.
Yeah, I had to do that last night.
And I freaking like walked into a wall because my equilibrium was all fucked up, right? And my uncle laughed at me. And I'm like, listen, you motherfucker. You close your eyes and stuff your ears full of shit, and you start walking straight. And when you walk into shit, we're all gonna point and laugh at you. I was not impressed.
That's not cool.
No, my entire family was a little annoyed with him that day.
Yeah, I believe. Why does they have to make it so strong out? Damn it.
Stuff that I have right now actually is really dry. Not that great. I'm gonna actually have to not get that again. But that's okay because there's lots of choices where I'm going. So.
Yeah, you always have a variety. It's great nowadays. I love it.
Yep. And then I also get a couple of capsules with oil in them for my
Yep.
really bad days.
I don't believe we can do that here in Michigan.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
I'm not real sure what they're gonna do with the alternatives, the extract and whatnot. As far as the law stands right now, that's not covered.
That sucks. It's driving me crazy because up here there's the anti-pot people are all edibles are going to make children going into potheads, and it's like, okay, only the most irresponsible of irresponsible people are going to leave edibles where children can get them, and that's not a pot issue.
What's the legal age for you guys? 21?
No, 18.
18?
Yeah.
Well, that's how you're.
Sorry, by province. So in Ontario, it's 19. Same as
Okay, but
alcohol.
the majority is 19 and 18
Yeah.
of the Canada.
Yeah.
Well, that's how juveniles are going to become potheads. Their friends that they are in school with.
No, they're talking about like elementary school age kids. These anti-pot people are trying to get people to think that elementary school age children are just going to start eating pot gummy bears all the time.
Because their parents have them laying around, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And as I said, if a
Because
parent...
I just leave my stuff laying around so my children can destroy it. Yep, that's what I'm going to do because that didn't cost money or anything.
Well, that's the thing. If a parent's going to do that, that's not a pot issue. That's a parenting issue.
It is. It's an irresponse.
And second of all, that stuff's not cheap, like you just said. Like, you're not going to, leave that shit
my
laying
children,
around.
I don't hide anything from my children. They know I smoke, and they're young.
Yeah.
And I believe that's a good thing that they know I smoke, and it's something adults do.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong, no matter what anyone says about it. There's nothing wrong with it. People have their own opinion, but they also know not to touch it.
Exactly. Like, it's, from my view, like, I knew that my dad smoked cigarettes when I was a kid, but I never went and played with his pack of smokes.
My kids are always picking stuff up. Now, cigarettes is one thing that I always have to tell my younger one, stop. She's always picking them up. The pack.
Yeah, my dad at the cottage leaves his smokes around, and my son Alex will grab them, and my dad's like, oh, yeah, no, that's probably not a good idea.
Yep.
Give Grandpa his smokes back, dude.
Not too long ago, somebody knocked on the door. I had to walk outside, sign a couple things. I come back in, and my pack is just destroyed.
Oh, no.
I smoked maybe one cigarette out of it, and it's just dust everywhere.
Oh.
Baby's sitting there like, Like, yeah, 2 seconds outside, and you're just Tasmanian deviled my freaking cigarettes. Thank you.
That's awesome. I say with the most sarcasm I can muster.
You're a parent. You know my pain.
I do. Logan his thing is the DVDs. He climbs up and takes all the DVDs down, and then he starts opening them.
Before I had kids, I had maybe 2,000 DVDs.
Oh.
And a lot of them were like 2 movies on each DVD.
Yeah.
I have maybe 20 now.
Oh, God.
All destroyed or All
They're
destroyed?
all destroyed. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh
I got a
man.
skip doctor, and I sit here at night while I listen to you guys and just, come on, please work.
Oh, damn. Kids are very inquisitive. They'll go looking for things. That's why you got, like you said earlier, if you got things like, cookies or gummy bears, you just got to hide them good.
Yeah,
Yep.
keep them away from them. And if it's something like that, you should have it locked up. Like I
Yeah.
have a briefcase that has a combination on it. Each side is a different combination. Good luck. Unless you're gonna sit here and watch me put it in, all you're gonna do is fuck my tray up. And then you're gonna get your ass whooped because you just fucked my tray up. You know better.
Yeah.
Yep. You're gonna be standing on that wall for a while.
Mm.
Messing with daddy's stuff. That's another thing is boundaries with children. It took us forever to teach our kids boundaries. Like, stay out of mom and dad's room. Nope. Stay out of the kitchen. This is a no-go zone. Nope. It's probably been 3 years now trying to get our middle child to stop just sneaking into our room. It's been a battle.
Sorry, I'm just telling Skeptalk where to find the the timestamp of
Oh yeah.
my beef with Geek. He's like, I want to hear that. Where?
I was pretty much from 0 to an hour in, or maybe 45 minutes in.
Was
That's
it
when they
that
all started
early?
laughing. Oh no, you? Oh, sorry. I thought you said blind.
I was about an hour and a half,
Hour and a half
around
in.
an hour to an hour and a half in
Okay.
for about 20 minutes. When
Nice.
Turk showed up. Turk
Does he
showed
follow
up.
you?
Okay, so Turk and I actually went to high school together.
Right.
And him and I used to go back and forth the way we do now in high school in like history and politics class.
Yeah.
Because my teacher was a big believer in debate.
Mm-hmm.
So we would always have these debates, and me and Turk would always inevitably be on the opposite side.
He's the
And
guy that came on your stream to debate, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Was he on
he's gonna be my
last
best
night?
friend now.
Turk, he was in chat yesterday with him. Like, and
Yeah,
for the
I was
past
having
2
fun
days.
with him.
I actually
2
thought,
days,
I didn't know you knew him. I actually just thought he was a troll on there. I was going to say something to him.
No, I know. You can go ahead.
Okay.
He's ridiculous.
Yeah, let him have it. He's a fucking douche.
So he comes on to Cog stream at the same time as I do, and we're talking about Andy and Andy's video about me versus myself and all this, and talking about the Crick Daddy thing. And Turk comes in to derail the conversation to talk about some YouTuber that he's accusing of stealing jokes out of his videos.
Mm-hmm.
And he literally said, I just wanted to come on so that more people could know about this asshole. And Cog's like, well, why don't you do something about it? Prove it. Make a video. Show what he did, if he did it. Like, why are you doing this? Like, right?
But who doesn't
And
do that?
yeah. And then freaking his response was, oh, I just wanted to come on because, I love you. I think you're awesome. I want to stick my penis in your butt. He actually said this to Cog.
Nice.
And then he goes, and everybody go subscribe to Blind Press.
Nice.
And I'm like, dude, why are you...
He's got to be
Like, and
edgy.
Pincalo's listening downstairs, and he told me afterwards, he's like, I almost said in chat, she's not going to fuck you, dude. Just give it up.
He's just trying to be that edgy guy.
Did he say that on actual live stream?
He did, yeah.
What a dick.
He goes, oh, don't forget, go subscribe to Blind Press. And I'm like, Cog, I did not ask him to do, like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. This is one of my subs, and I didn't ask him to. This is not a plant. You know what I mean? Like, because he totally made it look like
Yeah.
I jump on, and then he jumps on, and then he's like, "Oh, by the way, subscribe to Blind Press." It's like, way to make me look like a fucking
Yeah, I was gonna say, all done on purpose to make you look like the
retard.
bad. Yeah, make you look like the bad
Say it
person.
like honestly, like, oh yeah, come subscribe to Blind Press, or was he trying to be arrogant about it?
He was very. He was like, he's like, everyone go subscribe to Blind Press. She's amazing. Like, he was like trying to kiss my ass,
Okay.
and it made it. It really looked like I arranged. Like, it really came across
Mm-hmm.
like I arranged for him and I to be on at the same time so that he could do that.
What a
It
douche.
really, really came across like that. And I was like, oh, dude, what are you doing? Stop. Just
Yeah, there's
stop
something
it.
wrong. He's that special type of stupid.
But some people have nothing better to do than just go around just being trolls all day long.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
like, come on, mate.
Like, there's
I only do that when I'm
twice
really
now.
bored.
Twice now I've read chats and he's like, clipped, ha ha ha. And I'm like, good for you. You're clipping me reading other people's things.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah. So edgy.
Yep. Some people just have no lives and they think they're so smart, so educated, but when they open their mouth, it shows their true intelligence.
Yeah.
Why even bother? If you're so smart, you should know that that was the stupidest thing anyone could ever say. It takes me back to Millie Madison when he was in the debate. Like, now everyone is now stupider because you said that. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
The Pumpkin's just saying that he actually pays for trolls. No, it's trolls. Sorry, he pays for his subs.
Yeah, he admitted on stream, like, because Pumpkin Trucker was like, hey, Turk, how are those bot subs? Because he went from, like, my level of subs to 4,000 subs in a week.
Ah, okay. Yes, definitely.
And he was like, Dispatch buys them for me. Ask him. And I'm like,
Jesus.
okay.
Yep, he got a hold of that because that's what Dispatch did.
Sorry?
Wasn't he a nobody? Wasn't Dispatch a nobody before all that shit happened a few weeks ago?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Now look at his sub count.
I'd say if you're paying for your subs, it's probably time to give the game away. If you have to pay.
And he got in with
Does he even make
Encyclopedia Dramatica. He makes content. Yeah, it's all like, he's trying to be Jim.
Oh, Jim Medical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the style that he's emulating, is Jim.
Ah, okay. There's only one Jim, though, isn't there, really?
Yeah. There's
He really
only
doesn't
one
like...
Jim.
Jim really doesn't like Sargon.
No.
Oh, no.
No, he does not.
It's
Oh,
great, though.
Yeah.
Somebody talks about it.
So I got no beef.
shit and
I got no
then
beef with
I'm
Sargon, man. But but he's got a big head these days, doesn't he?
He does.
He does.
Yeah.
Did you hear
He's
what
had a
happened
big
with
head.
him, though?
Years ago. No.
The cops showed up at his place over a tweet.
Oh, really?
What?
Yep, V put out a video this morning.
Oh, that's gold.
Man, I'm gonna have to watch that.
Being Great Britain, that could be anything for a tweet.
Yep.
Yep. He could
I mean-
say, I don't believe that I'm a baked potato, but I feel like one. And they would show up like, you don't believe yourself, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
That's potatoist, you asshole.
Exactly.
I mean, the
Embrace
rest of the
your
world,
Irish side.
apart from America, the rest of the world's catching up to Great Britain in stupidity. But at least we can still say things and not get arrested for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, so you got it good over there, Chadwick. You can basically just about say anything you want.
Yeah, as long as
Yeah.
you're not sitting there going, fire!
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
As long as I don't tell people to go do something
yeah.
or
Incite violence, yeah,
something,
basically things
yeah,
like that.
or state of like the Jesse Smollett, he fucking said that those guys jumped him and everything, but they didn't. I can't feel like that.
It's got some sort of speech privilege.
Speech.
I
Love it,
appreciate
Scotsman.
my privilege very much.
Oh damn.
Oh my god, this room is a mess.
I just don't take advantage of it. I don't go overboard just to be overboard.
Yeah.
I do it in real life with my friends because they know I'm joking, because they know
Yeah.
my personality. But online, you got to be careful. Not everybody's going to get your sense of humor and take
Yeah.
you seriously. Like the I won't even rape you.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
so stupid.
It
I
was
understood what he was
stupid.
trying to say. I didn't even laugh at it. I'm like, yep, you're pretty dumb. But all right. And then all these people got mad. What was there to be mad about? He was dumb.
It was dumb.
Hey.
I think even Monkey said that. I think it was yesterday's stream. He's like, especially on Twitter, he's like, well, people are like, why don't you just say whatever you want? He goes, look, man, it's all good fighting the system, but if you know something's going to get you shadow banned or taken down for a day, just don't bloody say it. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you're doing this as a job, like Monkey does,
Yeah.
it's a hobby to him, but it's also his job.
Yeah.
And he
Yep.
wants to come and sub. Why would he jeopardize that?
Yeah, no. I'm not even on Twitter anymore. I kept getting banned just for. They weren't even quite bad, but you know.
Like I could really use the money from this, but this is really a hobby to me.
Yeah.
Like the videos I put out aren't contributing to anything. You know, they're a good laugh. I'm glad I make a few people smile, laugh if they understand my humor, but I'm not expecting anything from it.
Yeah.
But people that are really committed to this and want to make this their career, I don't blame them at all if they don't want to jeopardize that.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got to be careful. Even Blind Press, what are you up to now? Like 430 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed. I hadn't looked for a while. I mean, I'm always on, but I never looked at the subs for a while. And I was like, oh damn, that jumped like a good 100.
Yeah, that I went from 414 to 430 just from showing up for 20 minutes on COG stream. So
Oh, nice.
I think I
Yeah,
might
I-
actually reach my 500 sub goal by my birthday at this point.
Cool. I found out going on other people's streams really helps.
Yeah.
I lost 9 and then I gained 9 real quick. So, well, 10 actually. I just broke 9 or 80.
Yeah, I saw that. When
Yeah.
I went to subscribe, I think I was your 76th, and then I went back to look, and I'm like, oh, he broke 80.
Yeah, I was almost there. I was at 79 and then I lost 9 with the video I put out. I guess they didn't care for that, but whatever. And then I gained them all back. Well, that's. I like watching the analytics and whatnot.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
I got like 4.9% of my subscribers from America, so that's cool.
That is cool.
I'm reaching out.
Where are most from? Britain.
It doesn't say, it says other countries.
Ah, okay.
So I'm pretty sure it's a good mix.
Yeah.
But it's a ridiculous, like 80 or 95% from other countries. A lot of my subs are people that I've gained from going into live streams that are talking about Star Wars, and they're like, to me, I'll sub back. Okay, I'll take that. I'm not buying it, and I was getting good content from another creator, so yeah, please sub back. Like I subbed to this guy in Japan, and he's puts me in his credit sometimes.
Hmm.
He likes the little clips I put out. So I think I get a
Scotsman,
couple subs from that.
Scotsman says he's been stuck on 83 for a week. I gotta.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's a slow go.
Pumpkin says 96% of his are not in America. He goes, people like watching people driving on the right side of the road.
When I was in England for 2 weeks, that tripped me out.
Oh,
Anytime
we drive that
yeah.
way too in Australia. We drive on the left-hand side too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other way would freak me out too.
We drove from London to Wales. It took fucking forever, and I had motion sickness. So my scout leader gave me that motion sickness pill, Dramamine or something.
Dramamine, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm in and out of consciousness the whole way, sitting in the front seat, tripping out because I'm sitting in the driver's seat on the wrong side of the road. I think that's where my motion's from. Then once we got to Wales, we all went to the families that were housing us for that week, and we're driving through the countryside, and then out of nowhere, 1,000,000 sheep showed up, and we were stuck there until they all decided to just walk out of the road. There was nothing we could do. There were so many. Even if we decided to drive forward, we couldn't because they would just pile up.
Wow.
Yep, they just continued on, and then we can continue driving through all the shit that they just laid across the street.
Yep.
I'm curious to see the fatalities from sheep shit on Wales. I'm
Just
sure it's
sliding
pretty high.
on the sheep shit.
Yeah.
It'd probably be even worse in New Zealand. They got more sheep, or I don't know if they still do, but they used to have more sheep than people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, New Zealand's a lot of country though.
Yeah, it's a bit like
Unlike Wales is pretty populated.
Yeah.
With land.
All of New Zealand's only about, I think it's about 4.5, 5 million in total.
Yeah.
So it's not many.
Well, half the country they can't live on it because it's all mountainous. I'd love to go visit.
Everything Star Wars says hello, Chadwick. I don't know if you're watching the chat.
Hey man, what's going on? Speaking of where I get my subs from. Yeah, he's a great guy. You guys should really check him out if you guys are interested in Star Wars at all. He puts out some good content, good thoughts and ideas about Star Wars and where they're going with it. He does some streams too. Tons of technical difficulties, a lot like mine. A while back there was a fire, and so the fire alarm was going off for a while. That was a lot of fun.
It would help if I actually set up my stream.
Haven't even got it started yet. Like, set up hub.
I've been setting mine up the day before, or trying to.
Yeah, for some stupid reason, VoiceOver won't let me change the date. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Well, at least you didn't sleep through today, Chadwick.
Yeah. I had to get my kids up. That's probably the only reason why I woke up. And 13 hours of sleep. I probably couldn't have slept much longer. Seeing I usually
oh man, I wish I had 13 hours of sleep.
That'd be heaven.
I went and made sure my kids were asleep right after Scotsman's stream, and Blind Girl didn't have her post up yet. I'm like, well,
yeah.
I'm gonna lay down. I'll probably just sleep through her stream and then start mine. Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning I woke up, mad as hell at myself. and went back to bed.
Yeah, as I
Then when I
said,
got up, I seen Monkey was streaming. I'm like, oh no, everyone's gonna be over there.
with YouTube, depends where your viewers are, but it's just the different time zones everywhere. That's the hardest thing, I'd say.
Yeah, like we were talking about, that is really the hardest thing, trying to find your key audience.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's even Blind Press. She starts 1:30 a.m. my time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm up though, so I'm going to listen to it.
Thank you, Dark Side.
Scotsman's like, thanks for that. It reminds me I haven't set mine up either.
I get on that.
Yeah, Monkey went real late today. I don't know what time he started. Normally he starts about 4:30 p.m. my time.
2 in
I
the
don't think he
morning.
started till like 7:30. 3 hours
He
later.
went to bed.
Yeah, he started
He
really
actually
late.
slept.
Yeah,
Did he do the game stream?
no idea.
No.
I know he
don't
usually
think
games
so.
with Satsu for a few hours. I get in there and I play the chat game. That's fun.
Poor old Pumpkin's stuck in Virginia today.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. I don't know why, but Virginia's down south, isn't it?
For me, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Too many bloody states to remember, you guys.
Oh, yeah. Fucking 50 of them.
Yeah.
Then if you
Be
want
like
to
us.
count
We're like the same size. We've only got 7. Make it easy, mate.
I'm sorry.
I said, we're basically the same size. You're a bit bigger. Just make it easy like us. We've only got 7. You don't need bloody 50.
I've lived here my whole life and I still screw up where they all are. Especially in the middle, they all just jumble up.
I only have 10 to keep track of.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good old Canada. 30, what is it, about 35 million something, roughly?
Yep, about that.
Yeah, 10 million more
My
than
theory
us.
behind why we have so many states is because I believe our government's been trying to emulate the Greeks and Romans for so long that they want to continue the city states.
Yeah.
That's always been my thought behind that, why we have so many and why they're structured the way they are. Which sometimes is a real big pain in the ass, like the other day when I had to go to Ohio. Here in Michigan, I can keep my pot on me. I can smoke when I want, when I can. Ohio, no, it's medical only, and they're pretty strict.
Mm.
Like we still can't smoke and drive, just like alcohol. But please believe, if I hit a rest stop, I'm gonna hit my toker once or twice. That is way too long to drive, especially if you're a passenger. I think it was a 10-hour trip for us. We almost drove all the way to Pennsylvania that day.
It's Thursday, not Wednesday today, people.
No,
Don't
it's
listen to
Wednesday.
the Ozzy. He's in a different part of another
I'm in the
dimension.
future, mate. I'll tell you the ending of thing before it even happens. Avengers.
He's in the future. It's Wednesday.
It's only just gone Thursday, but
That's why I was telling my wife. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get Richo on, but he's in the future, so I'm not sure if he's in the right time or not.
And like I said, your night ones, when you do your night ones, it's pretty hard for me because I'm usually at work. But when you do your morning ones, it's my night time, if you know what I mean.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That's why I wanted to do a morning, like mid-morning stream. but it's hard because I got the baby. When she wakes up, I don't want to be live.
Yeah.
That's why when I'm on stream, I mute myself so much.
Well, it's for me. It's like when Alex is home from school or whatever, and I do my stream. Like I know he's okay, but I still feel like kind of like a shit parent.
Yeah, I feel that way sometimes, but even if I wasn't on stream, I would be watching YouTube. She would still be quiet in her room playing, so I don't see an issue with it. Like if she gets up and she needs something and I'm on someone else's stream, I can say I'll be right back and mute
Yep.
myself, take care of what I need to take care of. But now, like now, if I had to do that, I would feel bad
Yeah.
because I'm hosting this stream and I should be here, not doing something else.
Mhm.
That's another thing I got to work out with doing streams because I am a stay-at-home dad mostly, so I pretty much do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finding time to do this and then real life is hard.
Yes, it is.
Don't have kids, so I can't really comment on that.
Yeah, you can't schedule around them. No matter
Why
how
is
hard
my
you try.
fucking fan going off already? The fuck?
What's going off?
My laptop's fan.
Oh, okay.
I just opened it up 10 minutes ago to set up my stream. And it's a Mac, so it shouldn't really be doing this. Maybe it needs a reboot.
That's
Good
right.
thing my stream is set up. I will just shut it down for now.
I know, Dark Side, I know. My boss has a stack of them, but we got to set one up, put a better video card in it, and yeah. It's just money right now.
Yeah, as good as phones are, it's better for a laptop when you can afford one there for
Yeah.
streaming.
My cell phone is working good right now. I'm curious to see how much data it's taking because I have to use one for the internet and then the other one for stream because the one with service says fuck Hangouts. I don't want to work.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
It shouldn't be too bad because this is like an internet phone call and I do that a lot with work and it doesn't really eat up too much.
Excuse me.
What the fuck? I just found a news article that says Canada no longer requires ultrasounds before, or Health Canada says no longer requires ultrasounds before prescribing abortion pills.
Hang on.
Okay. I think they're backwards. I would support passing out abortion pills and alternatives way before I would say, yeah, let's just kill some babies.
And shouldn't you be getting an ultrasound first of all to even make sure that there is a baby? Because what if there's not and you get an abortion pill? You're gonna fuck up all your hormones and shit.
Yep. Yeah, after you do the test, how long do they normally wait until they give you the ultrasound anyway? Once you've done all the other stuff.
When I got pregnant, my ultrasound to like make sure that I was pregnant and date everything, I was 7 or 8 weeks pregnant.
Yep. Yep.
So like 2 months pregnant.
Okay.
So yeah, let's just hand out abortion pills without like.
They do that here in the States.
pregnancy, finding out if you're pregnant at all.
I'm pretty sure you can get a prescription or some shit like that here in the States.
Scotsman's asking what would that do if you took the pill without being pregnant. I don't think it would do much damage, but it's not good for the body, obviously.
No,
What,
it's
your own
screwing
body?
up your hormones, your balance.
Yeah.
It's making you reject something that's not there. So what is your body to do? It's pretty much a pill programming your body to reject something in your body that's tricking it to say it's not supposed to be here. Get rid of it.
At the least, you're just gonna get another period. At the most, you can fuck up all of your hormones and throw yourself into a chemically induced depression. Like,
Yeah.
It's
Scotsman.
that's not a good idea.
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's joking. He goes, "You would probably spend a lot of time on the toilet." That's what Scotsman says. I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, those pills don't make you. They make you feel very sick. I've heard. I haven't had to take one, obviously, but
I'm sure there's some horror stories. There always is.
I've always said that it's lucky that women get pregnant, because if men had to, even if we had a vagina instead, the human race would have been extinct a long time ago.
Yeah.
No way would we put up with that.
Wait, I have to deal with this every month? Give me a rock. Put this rock on my head.
Yeah, we're like, bugger that, mate.
Smash my brains out, would you?
Blind, I know you heard about this, but Richard, did you hear about the mock bill that the Georgia lady was trying to put out?
Yep, I've seen all about that.
Control the
basically
men.
You mean the infanticide law?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
I know it's
that's
just
what we do to women, but none of that is real. Like, even if it was, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, she's trying to say that that's how it is now, but reversed. Like, men are doing that to women. Like, we tell women, nope, nope, you have to do this. Nope, 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 you're not gonna get a hysterectomy if you want one. Like,
how often do you see men telling women?
My wife for that.
How often do you, in the West? How often do you see men telling women what to do with their bodies and that? Honestly,
I know I can't get away with it.
Yeah, trust me, it wouldn't.
Pincalo is like he'll tell me like if shit doesn't match or anything like that for my clothes, which rarely happens. But he's afraid. He's even worried. He's like, I don't want to be in like. You know what I mean? Like he's like, I don't want to be an ass, but I also don't want you to. You know what I mean? And that's not even telling you what to do with your body. That's just like, hey,
that's just helping out.
Yeah, like my wife will ask me, what do you think of this? It's a shirt. I don't want to be a dick and be like, well, I don't want you to wear it.
Yeah.
And when she wants to cut her hair, she's like, can I cut my hair? I'm like, I don't care. Cut your hair.
Can I see that? No, I don't do. I'm just like.
That's actually a law here in Michigan that women are supposed to. Yeah, it's one of those 100-year-old laws that has never left the books. That wives are supposed to ask their husbands before they cut their hair.
I heard something about that, and I thought it was a joke. Is that real?
That is real.
Oh my gosh!
It's one of those.
That's insane.
Back in the church ran everything days.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah.
One of my ex-girlfriends asked me once. She goes, "What would you do if I cut my hair?" And I was like, "Oh, I'd dump you on the spot," as a joke. So we used to joke around. Like, she just slaps me across the face and says, "Don't." Yeah, she was just joking. It wasn't hurting or anything, you know. Like, she knew I was just kidding. That's pretty crazy, that rule, though. Well, that not rule, the law.
Yeah, and there's a couple other ones like giving head. That's either way. Oral is illegal.
there's a law in Ontario that's still in the books that if you spend something, I think it's like 20 years in jail, if you have a 20-year sentence, when you're out, on the day of your release, you're illegally allowed to request a shotgun and a horse and $200.
Really?
What the-
So that you can just go out on your own and start afresh.
Damn.
I would do it. If I did something horrible to get 20 years, yep. I'm going to the tundra. I'll see you guys later.
Where's my
Slap.
horse and my gun? And my
I'll spend
money.
that $200 on a GPS tracker for my family. Like, okay, you guys find me when I stop moving. I'd probably sell the gun. Those are too loud.
Yeah, but if you're going up to the tundra, you're gonna need it for hunting.
I would buy a knife. Amazing what you can make with a knife.
Yeah, but unless you're gonna start getting really good at throwing the knife to kill your prey, at least get a bow.
Oh yeah, something to defend myself at least, because Jesus Christ, you guys are almost as bad as Australia. Your
Yeah, I
moose
missed
will
that
kill
part.
people.
What have I done now? What's Australia done?
Oh, I was saying that Canada's just as bad as Australia. Their moose will kill you.
Yeah.
I
we go.
spent a week on Isle Royal. It's an island in between
Hey, Rosie,
Michigan
how you
and
going?
Canada in Lake Superior. And when it freezes over, animals cross and whatnot. Well, there's a bunch of Canadian moose up there. And when you're hiking around there, you can't drive. It's all on foot or horseback. And when you're doing the paths and whatnot, they tell you if you find a moose, sit the fuck down or walk away.
Yeah, when I was younger. Sorry, keep going.
What? And they said if you see them with a baby, get the fuck out of there because they're gonna kill you. They're gonna trample you to death to get you away from their baby. They're that protective.
I remember being young. I'm thinking, why are they scared of moose and that? And then you see pictures of them, and they're like big in cars and stuff. You know, they are. Some of them could be massive, mate.
Yeah, we have moose here where I live in the Lower Peninsula.
Yeah.
I was driving at night one night, and all of a sudden, here's a moose standing in front of me. I'm honking my horn, and I'm driving a minivan.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it weighed as much as my minivan. It was huge. The back of it stood above the hood of the minivan. I'm honking my horn, yelling at it, and it just looked at me like, what do you think you're doing? Who are you talking to? Just stood there.
Wasn't scared at all, was it?
No, it didn't care. Just decided, okay, I'm done standing here, and walked away as slow as it could go. As soon as I could, I went around it. And we have pretty big roads here. And he took up both lanes standing in the middle, like to the point where I couldn't get over enough on either side where I would safely get around him.
Mm.
That is a big fucking animal.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that charging at you.
Mm-mm. Not at all.
Well, guys, I'm gonna jump off and grab something to eat before I go live, and I don't want to eat in your ear.
Yeah, that's
No
fine.
worries.
I'll probably end here in just a minute. I went an hour longer than I thought I was gonna.
Oh shit.
No, it's fine though. I'm having fun.
Oh, awesome. But yeah, thanks for having me on, dude. And
Yeah.
hope I'll catch you in chat later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll be there. We're always there.
All right,
Yep.
cool.
Ciao.
All right. See you later.
See you later.
That's a good plan. That's a great plan.
That's why we made up the drop bears. Yeah. You know, they're only koalas, mate. They're not going to do anything to. Well, they do have sharp claws. It's not going to kill you.
Oh no, I've seen some videos. Koalas can be vicious
Oh, they can be, man.
and each other too. That one video of the bigger one chasing the baby out, and the people are like, oh, "What are you doing?" And whoa, it's a koala. Those things shouldn't be that vicious.
Yeah. You always see them walking around real slowly, but when they go for the trees, they go real quick up those trees, man. They go eat the eucalyptus, which is basically weed for them. That's why they're always sitting there doing nothing. They actually stoned all day.
Do you have?
It is weed for them.
Oh, I know.
And they live off of it, so they're stoned 24/7. Rosie would love it down here.
Do you have squirrels?
Nah, we got more possum. They're a bit like squirrels, but they're possums.
Yeah, we have possums too.
Yeah, that's right.
So koalas are like your squirrels. They're just everywhere.
No, you know. Well, I live in the suburbs, so you're not going to see them in the suburbs, really.
Okay. Yeah, you still see squirrels in the suburbs. I don't see squirrels. My dog is an asshole.
Like,
she don't allow anything in my yard.
It depends where you live. Sorry, keep going.
Have you ever seen a turkey?
Not in real life, no. No, when I say real life, not in the wild, I should say. Yeah.
Right.
On a farm type of thing, yeah.
Yeah. We used to have wild turkeys in our yard before we got our dog.
Yeah.
Since we've had her, we have not seen that flock at all. Like all our neighbors are mad because they used to feed the turkeys. Well, not anymore. That flock stayed far away from here. My male cat, he's a pretty big cat for a house cat, but about 10% the size of a fucking turkey. Well, he seen that flock out by the yard one day, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to go get me a turkey. He ran maybe 200 feet, stopped, and waited. And the turkey seen him coming the whole time.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck is this cat doing? Me and my wife are on the porch just laughing, like, what are you doing? He runs a little further, and he's still 100 feet at least from these turkeys. And he just decides to make a full run towards it. No more stalking, no more hiding. He's just going to run. He gets maybe 20 feet from these turkeys, and they're already flying up to the trees. One stays there. I'm like, oh, Lord, there goes my cat. Because they got spurs.
Yeah.
Just like chickens do. And they
can be a little bit vicious, can't they, sometimes?
Yeah. They'll like their beaks, and they'll fuck a cat up.
Yep.
And he thinks he's a badass. He walks around my house like shit. But I would hate to see him actually go against a real animal.
I remember cats, man. They used to bring home lizards and stuff like that all the time. Hey, here's a present for you. I don't want a bloody lizard, mate. I do not want a lizard. Yeah. Dead lizard. But nah, as much as you were saying, though, like, it's a bit over-exaggerated how dangerous Australia is. I wouldn't worry about it. If you're coming on holiday, you're not going to get killed by a snake or a bloody... unless you're really unlucky.
How strict is Australia about people coming over, like felons and whatnot?
To live?
No, to visit.
Not
visit Canada.
I have to look that one up again, but yeah, it's not too strict about coming over. It's just it's really hard to get citizenship.
Right.
We're one of the hardest to get out of the Western countries.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, just like a bit of Europe and a bit like you guys, they don't seem to mind when it comes to the Muslims, though, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of countries I can't visit because I have felonies. And it's so stupid. Like, I was 17 and I was hanging out with my friends, and we were being stupid teenagers, and we decided we want to drink, but we don't want to find anyone to buy it for us. So we're going to go break into the party store.
Oh, okay.
A year and a half later, after everything goes down, the youngest one out of all of us, she's in foster care. And the police lie to her and tell her, we'll release you out of here and get you emancipated, and you'll be free. You can go live your life if you tell on everybody that you ever done anything wrong with. So about 105 people ended up going to prison, jail, some type of probation, or be taken from their family in some way.
Yep.
And I was one of the 105.
Scotsman's got a good point. He's like, it'd be a bit a bit ironic if they were strict about former convicts coming over to Australia, considering.
Yeah, that is sort of true.
Yeah,
I didn't
very
think about
ironic. Smart
Nowadays,
ass.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Then again, that wasn't the Aussies though. That was the British doing it.
Yeah, so I could see you guys being like, "Oh yeah, fuck felon, fuck yeah, come on over. You'll fit right in."
Yeah, it wouldn't bother us.
No.
People make mistakes in life, mate. You know, everyone does.
Yeah, I've always wanted to visit there.
Yeah, it's pretty chill.
One of the kids in my scout troop had a exchange student come over, and he was from Australia. And the stories he would tell, he was from Sydney, so
Yep.
pretty much just city life. But he would tell the stories about going out in the summer to visit his grandparents, and they lived way out in the bush, like nothing but desert.
Yeah.
They had a fucking pond, and that was about it. He said it was freaking awesome. Driving to the gator farms and going to the ocean. Sounded fun.
Yeah, I grew up in a country town, and it's pretty good when you're a kid. Lots of things to go see. Nature things, if you know what I mean? Like,
Yep. I've always lived in the country until I got older. Then I moved to Detroit. And that's where I lived until I was an adult, like grown-ass adult. And then I moved back to the country.
Yeah.
I miss the convenience of the city, but that's it.
Yeah, same with me, man. I would have no problems going back to the country. And even the town I grew up in, it's only like a 2-hour drive away, so it's not that heaps far, if you know what I mean.
You're right. Yeah, I don't live in the same town, but I'm 45 minutes away from it. So It's still exactly where I grew up. All the lakes and rivers that I grew up on, they're here. So my kids are pretty much living the same childhood I lived. And that's what I wanted for them. I didn't want them in Dearborn or Detroit schools.
Yeah.
I heard how my brothers grew up, and I don't want them to do that.
Detroit's pretty rough, isn't it? There's actual city of Detroit.
In Detroit, it's a lot of the, sorry, YouTube, it's a lot of the blacks kids. They form their little gangs, and if you're white and you're not cool with them, you're fucked.
Yeah.
And in Dearborn, it's same thing with the Arab kids. They're taught that they're princes. They're, you can do no harm. Nothing you do is wrong. So they'll gang up on these white kids and black kids, Hispanic kids, brutalize them. Like my brother, he's twice my size. He's no one to fuck with, and they would fuck with him.
Yeah.
He would teach them why they shouldn't, but he also never schooled because of it.
The old strength in numbers thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. More of you.
My brother probably equals 4 guys, so
yeah,
they're pretty dumb to. Even as a child, he was huge. If he would have ever played football, he would have been the line.
Oh yeah, good old linebacker.
Yep. Oh yeah, I pissed him off one day. I didn't really piss him off, but I was fucking with him, and I fucked with him. And he's like, "Well, man, if you're feeling froggy, you better leap." So I jumped up, just playing around, and before my feet hit the ground, he had me in a bear hold, flipped me backwards, and I was face to face with my balls.
Yeah.
For a big guy, yeah, I wouldn't want to fuck with him. He's pretty quick. I thought I could jump up and run my mouth, but he put a stop to that real quick.
Yeah, when I was 14, I did that with my older brother because I basically just caught up to him in height size. I'm thinking I can take this guy now. Oh damn! Did I get an ass whooping? He gave me an ass whooping of a lifetime. But being brothers, though, 10 minutes later, you're all good buddies again.
Yeah. After we got back from the hospital, yeah, we were good.
Yeah.
Good best bros again. Yeah, ever since I've had problems with my back, he bent me way too far. Like I said, my chin was on my balls.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, you learned not to fuck with him again, though, didn't you?
No, I still run my mouth, but from a distance. I know I can run faster than he does.
Yeah.
But all right, I'm gonna end this. It was fun.
No worries, mate. Thanks for having us on.
Yup. I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue doing a wake and bake stream,
No
but
worries.
maybe something later in the afternoon, like when my child takes a nap.
Yep.
But I know blind goes for 2 hours, so I'm gonna have to figure something out.
Yeah. What time does she start your time? Like 12 in the afternoon?
Yep, 12 o'clock.
Yeah. No worries, mate. It was, like I said, it's been good.
All right, man.
See you, chat room.
Yep. All right. See you guys.